That is some good tea. Chamomile tea. It makes my stomach feel a little better. But Free Smiles, episode 217. Episode 217. Welcome to another day of our free-to-play series we call Free Smiles. This is actually a take 2 of our recording. So I did do a recording earlier, and for some reason the file got corrupted, so we're just recording again. Yeah. But we have what is today? It's day 11 of the free Tormin Lego event. And that is the Yuletide Titan event. And this is our progress, guys. We have made it to the Sacred Shard, and we're closing in on the free Tormin. We'll get there eventually, but we're 3/4 of the way there, almost. And there's still 2 weeks left. So I hope you guys are having a good time, I guess, going for the event. And I hope you guys are accumulating a lot of points along the way. But we have a brand new fusion coming out, guys. And that fusion is none other than Blizzar the Howler. Now, I guess I could take a look at this together, because the whole thing I wanted to look at is this worth it? Is this a pass? I don't know. Maybe you might want to give it some thoughts yourself, but for me personally, I will be going for this champion because this champion looks really, really cool. On top of that, it's unique. When there's a unique champion, I think they're always worth going for, because you never know, later down the line, the champion could be really, really useful, and we'll get into that in a moment here. So let's take a look at the kit. So we have the champion right here. Again, it's not in game yet, but it looks really, really cool. So for the A1, attacks 3 times at random. Each hit has a 40% chance of placing freeze debuff, so this champion is right off the bat going to be great for Fire Knight Hard stage, right? And for the A2, Cyrotherapy removes any stun, sleep, fear, true fear, freeze, provoke, petrification debuffs from all allies. So it's kind of like a cleanse, I guess, for your team, right? Then places a 60% increased defense buff on all allies for 2 turns. Also plays a 50% ally protection buff on all allies for except this champion for 2 turns. So a little protection there as well for your teammates. And for the A3, attacks all enemies, has a 100% chance to freeze when fully booked. For 1 turn, also has a 100% chance of decreasing the turn meter of all enemies by 30%. Pretty cool. I like it. And right off the bat, this champion is going to be great for like Faction Wars, for sure. And again, Fire Knight, really great there. And that is one area in the game that I need to start really, really working on, which is Fire Knight Hard stages. And yeah, I think he's going to be great there too. But the unique part about him is the passive ability here. When an enemy tries to place a freeze debuff on this champion, instantly transfer it from this champion to that enemy. So right off the bat, I think this is going to be really, really nice later down the line. Let's say there's a boss that says place freeze on your team, and then you have someone like this that could help mitigate that or make a difference, right? So I think in that aspect, he's someone that's worth going for just because of the unique aspect of it. But all in all, I think this champion is pretty cool. I hope you guys do end up going for it as well. I skipped out on my last 2 champions, the fusions, because again, the first one was while I was on vacation. The second one, I didn't really feel like going for it, so I just took a break. But I have decided I'm definitely going to be going for this champion for sure. And on top of that, it aligns with the current, I guess, subtle fusion that's going on with the free Tormin Lego event that I keep mentioning. So I think hopefully the I guess like the events align so that it becomes easier for you to go for both at the same time, instead of having 2 completely separate events happening at the same time, and you're like, you have to expend that much energy. But I do have some gems saved up here, so we'll have a good time going for both, I guess. Whenever the champion is killed for the rest of the effect, revives them with the... And for the last part here I forgot to mention is whenever the champion is killed, revives them with 30% HP and 30% turn meter, and places a revive on death buff on them for 1 turn. That's pretty cool as well. So he comes back to life by himself, and also has a revive on death on top of him himself. So he pretty much has 2 lives, right? That's cool. Alright, on to the rest of the episode. So, as far as the events goes for the Yuletide Titan event, again, I'm doing great, right? We're really, really close to getting the Sacred Shard. And there's also a fusion warm-up event that does include the snow points. So I recommend you guys definitely going for this. I mean, this is as free as it gets. You just have to upgrade a couple of gear here and there and you're going to get this done, no problem. Just make sure to log on and do this. So, I mean, free Ancient Shard, some free Prism Crystals, and definitely free snow points you should be going for because that'll help. And as far as the Winter's Path goes, I am really close to getting the Primal Shard here. I just need 1,800 more points and I'll get this done. I already collected the gems like I mentioned in the last episode, as well as the essence, and I'm gonna have to pass on this one for now. I mean, 6-star speed glyph is definite. You could argue the speed 6-star glyph is worth going for over the Primal Shard, but I can't see myself like getting a lot of Primal Shards over time, like for my account here, because I'm 100% free to play. And I mean, I guess you could say the same thing for Speakless, but this is something I could farm every day and a chance to get, whereas a Primal Shard is something you probably have to buy. So, I don't know, maybe that's a good debate. Would you rather go for a 6-star Speedglyph or a Primal Shard? Probably the 6-star Speedglyph, to be honest, but I just want the Primal Shard, alright? Don't judge me. I wanna open some more Primal Shards and have a chance to get a mythical champion like Crixia, so I guess that's just me leaning towards that myself. Anyways, there's another event going on too for Fire Knight, and one thing that sucks is I wish we had like a schedule that shows all the events that's gonna take place, so then you can try to line up with your energy, with your resource, so you can just try to hit 2 birds with 1 stone. This Fire Knight event came out yesterday, and I started hitting it immediately, so I can just regeneration my energy and I don't know, like some other energy stuff that I just popped off so I can use it right away. But they are putting out a Dungeon Divers tomorrow, so it's, yeah, I mean I could have hit 2 at once, but it is what it is, I guess. But for Fire Knight, I'm pretty close to getting 30 more points, and then I can collect that Sacred Shard. We are at, okay, so we need like just a little bit more, probably like 2 refills of energy should do it, I think, maybe 3 energy refills. And Sand Devil Titan, okay, this one doesn't have any, no snow points. There are 20 of these. Like normally these are the type of events I would definitely always hit because I do like farming this, but I don't have enough energy to go around, especially if I have to prepare for the new fusion going on. So I'm probably gonna have to pass on that. So there is a new Primal Prism Shard event taking place as well that I have no resource for at the moment, and it does take 40 to summon. It's only epics and legendary, so these kind of events are really nice, especially for like, I guess like endgame players, like from an endgame perspective, right? And for me talking to a lot of endgame players, we like the Prism Shards more because it's a nice way to target specific champions. But this pool right here has a lot more legendaries than usual. Or not than usual, but like I guess like the other past epic and legendary event we had, like that it included Ukko, it included the Grish or Nish, it included the Rotos, and I think those are 3 of the main ones that everybody wanted. And yeah, and that one I think it had like 7 or 8 legendaries, so you're able to really just hard target certain champions in a way, because the percentage was also higher at the time. And for this, the percentage is currently, oh, it says right here, 7.5%. I think the other one was like 12% or something like that. I don't remember, but it also costs more to summon too at the same time. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of decent champions here for sure. Nothing like crazy high tier or anything like that, but some solid ones. Necmo is amazing for Hydro Boss. This guy's really great for live arena or even arena if you need a nuker. Krillus is a multi-titter attack that used to be a fusion. Pythion's another cool one as well. Dracomorph, of course, AoE defense down weekend. Poison's great there as well. I mean, there's some other one. Ukko's amazing. Nish is really cool. But all in all, I will not be going for this because, I mean, these are type of Prism Shards you need to buy, and we are 100% free to play, so I won't be buying anything, obviously. But yeah, so these are the shards I've saved up at the moment, so we'll just use all those towards the new fusion events that pops up, and that is the focus. So let's go over to, where did I want to go? I did do most of, let's see, let's arena. So there was a bunch of one-man defense lineups that I still saw, which is great, right? And we did derank to rank 4 because we finished over here. Yeah, we finished over here, and we collected that already. And I actually got 2 Sacred Shards off of my clan boss today. One from Ultra Nightmare, and then one from Nightmare. So make sure to always hit your clan boss, guys. Always. You never know what shards could drop, right? And I mean, it's just free resources at this point. Make sure to hit all the ones you can as much as possible. And yeah, collect them over time. So we still see a lot of one-man defense lineups here. I mean, this one's super easy. Unless the Hefrak is in Stone Skin and massive damage or something. No, we're good. And we are back at Gold 4. And now we don't see any one-man defense lineups. So that kind of sucks. But, I mean, we can still beat, like, almost all these teams, no problem. So once again, guys, if you guys do have the resources available, definitely go for the new fusion that's coming out. Oh my gosh! We just got destroyed! What? I don't even know what just killed us. Alright, I did say we could beat all the teams pretty easy, but, you know, I guess I'm wrong, you know? Alright. There should be some other easier ones here. That one should be okay. Oh, they're bad affinity for me, actually. This could be rough. Oh, no. Okay, easy. And now we're back at Gold 5. So let's hit some other easy teams. You know what I find so troll about this whole Blizzar, what's his name again? What is his name? Blizzar the Howler champion. This guy, so we have a free Tormin Lego event going on, right? I say free Lego tournament event, but I don't really mean it's free. Like, what I mean by free is it's like within the game, if you have the resource, you can earn it, right? Okay, so it was offered to us starting like 2-3 weeks ago, and right now there's 2 weeks left on it, right? And now they introduced a brand new fusion champion that's going to be coming out in a few days, or I guess 5 days from now. And it hard counters the Tormin. So I just feel like this, it was just such a troll player move, but yeah, I don't know. I thought it was just funny. I'm still going to enjoy the Tormin. I'm still going to enjoy playing him and using him. And he's going to be a fun one, guys. Tormin is actually still, like, he's not like top tier champion anymore or anything like that. Like, he used to be really, really crazy in Arena, and he's still pretty fun in Arena. Even, like, if you want to use him, like, on offense, and you're playing against a team that has Arbiter, Filter Meter, people that places the, you know, like, buffs on their team, then, and you know your team is slow, then you could take in Tormin on offense, right? Because of his passive ability here, has a chance to freeze the enemy for each debuff on, or let me read that again, has a 20% chance of placing freeze debuff on the enemy each time they receive a buff or have their turn meters filled. So again, if they have an Arbiter or something like that and you know your team is slow, then you could utilize this on offense as like a just in case kind of thing, just to like mess up their order of the, I don't know, the team. Now, it's not a guaranteed win, it's not a guaranteed time to freeze them, but it's still, you know, you could utilize it in that sense. But what's cool about him as well is he has a provoke on the A3, and there's a lot of requirements for some of these abilities, but he does have the capability of placing freeze, and he has an AoE A1. You could put him in a stun set, which is really fun. So like, even like Doom Tower, I made a composition a long time ago for Doom Tower just to, for one rotation, I wanted to try to use a team without Seer. Because Seer is a really easy way to blow by the waves, but I just wanted to try to see if I can do it without Seer. So I made a Tormin wave clearing team, and it consisted of like AoE HP burn, stun set, him in a stun set or something. Oh no, someone else in a stun set. Him in Savage set, I believe. Or maybe I had him in stun set. I think I might have had him in stun set, but like with damage. And yeah, so with them being frozen, with them being having the HP burn, and that's pretty much where this comes in. Instantly activates this skill whenever an enemy under both freeze and HP burn debuff takes a turn from the HP burn debuff. So it's pretty much like if they're stunned, if they're frozen or whatever, right? And they have HP burn on them, he's gonna keep attacking and attacking and attacking. So he does do decent damage over time. Like, it's not like crazy OP damage, but it's okay. But I think he's pretty cool. He also has a way to remove their buffs from the enemy as well, just one target. And he does a double hitter as well. So I do like Tormin. He was probably one of the best fusions that we've received in, well, I guess maybe nowadays he's not as crazy, but back then he was just like a really good fusion that came out. And I wasn't able to get him because obviously I started playing this account like a while after. But yeah, now I have a chance to finally get him. Once I do get him, I'm definitely going to build him. I do have a decent amount of books there, so we'll see what we can do with it. But yeah. As far as the faction wars goes, we still need to finish Sylvan Watcher. I'm working on a team to do that, but we still have to wait for that. Alright, so as Fire Knight goes, let me just go ahead and pop one of these. Actually, no, I don't want to grab it from my mailbox. Do I have one here? Okay, it's 2 days. Perfect. So, again, my Fire Knight team, as I mentioned in the past, is not, I guess, it's not a hard stage Fire Knight team. It's a normal stage 25 Fire Knight team. It's consistent, right? It never fails on me. And it's about 1 minute and 45 seconds average, which is not crazy fast, to be honest. But it's not like I have a ton of energy laying around where I want to get it done as quick as possible because I have too much energy to spend, right? I was content with the team I had, so I just never touched it again. But I don't have the silver required to try to like tinker and build a new team for Fire Knight Hard just yet, because I think I do have the composition to do like just it's maybe the gear. Yeah, the gear is gonna be the hard part. So I think I do have the champions to do it. I just don't know if I have the gear to do it, and I definitely don't have the silver to do it. So I'm probably gonna just be hitting the Fire Knight stage 25 for a little while until I feel like really comfortable with my silver count. And these recent events, the Yuletide event, has killed most of my silver, used up so much of my silver, especially this Winter's Path that just took place, because I had to just utilize a lot of my resource, and everything in the game requires silver. Like, it's crazy. Like, everything requires silver. Turning on the game requires silver. Opening your mailbox requires silver. Checking out the pack offers requires silver. I'm kidding about all that, but it's just to that point, to that extent, like, silver usage is just crazy in this game. It's required like everywhere. So I'm sitting on like 10 mil silver or something like that, but that's kind of why I also passed on the most recent artifact enhancement event for the Yuletide, because I'm comfortable right now with the amount of points I have, and I'm not comfortable with the amount of silver I have, especially knowing that there's a fusion lying ahead. So we're just chilling. But guys, I saw a brand new movie few days ago, and it was a really good movie. It came out on Amazon, and the movie was called Guy Ritchie's The Covenant. It was featuring Jake Gyllenhaal as the main character, as the main lead, and it's kind of like a war movie, like a spec ops kind of movie, kind of like an army movie. I'm not really sure what the category is, but it was really riveting. Like, I was on my seats. I was like holding my breath because things were happening, and at any point you just never knew, like, someone could just die right away, like out of the blue, and like you just, you're rooting for the main characters. So it was like 2 stories or two big plots in one movie, but it was really good, really well made. I thought it was a beautiful movie. I think you guys should definitely check it out. But what I want to ask you guys, if you guys have any movie recommendations for me, please let me know in the comment sections. I am a huge movie guy. If there's anything good you guys want to recommend, let me know. Let me tell you what I'm interested in. I like action. I like sci-fi. I like dark. I like horror. I like thrill, suspense, that kind of stuff. What I'm not really interested in is romance. I'm not interested in romance movies. I'm not too big on like drama movies. To be honest, I'm not even into comedy movies. You guys will probably find that crazy because I like to smile, I like to laugh, whatever. But I want the thrill. Like, comedy movies don't really do it for me. It's like, I don't mind watching comedy movies, but it's not really where I want to spend my time. Yeah, but yeah, let me know in the comment section, guys, if there's anything recent that you guys saw that you want to recommend. I'm not really interested in like really old movies, but if there's anything in like the past 2-3 years that you guys saw, like, or recently came out, I mean, then do let me know. But yeah, that's where we're gonna end our video today, or episode, and hope you guys are doing great. Again, if you guys have the resources available, I do think you guys should go for this fusion event, which is the Blizzar. I think he's a cool champion, but if you don't, it's not the end of the world. You can always save up for another fusion event or whatnot. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. There's a ton of announcements that came out recently. This gonna come out this week in regards of the Cursed City event. Yeah, hope you guys have a great day once again. If you guys enjoy my content, please make sure to subscribe. Drop a like on this video. It helps out with the YouTube algorithm tremendously. And drop a comment down below with whatever you want to talk about, especially when it comes to the movie recommendations. And I'll see you all in the next video.